What's going on, guys? HypeNaysh News here, coming in with Supreme Week 3 resale predictions as well as overall best cops and drops of this week. Today we're just going to give a short little podcast on what you guys need to be watching out for in tomorrow's drop. Make sure to watch this video ahead of time.
That's right.
And let's just dive in. We got Dave wearing the nice shower cap.
Hey,
looking
how's it
fresh.
going? How's it going?
Yeah, there you go.
Fresh out the shower.
Just got his hair did.
Hey, that's right.
Don't want to get
that perm fresh.
Right, exactly. You don't want to lose that shit.
That's right.
Dude, so honestly, out of week 3, it seems like a lot of the Stone Island pieces out of the collab are seeming like the most hype items. But
That's what it looks like.
I think in resale, I think it's gonna be pretty tough. Resale, because retail is already so high. In some items, you might see like maybe $100, $200.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it'll be too much because some of this retail is really high.
Yeah, and just specifically talking, I'm pretty sure like I feel the hoodie is gonna do the best.
Yeah, I could see that because it's like if you're already spending as much as you have been on Supreme hoodies. When you're spending $100 more,
yeah,
it's really not
it's $238, right?
It's like $288.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, but even then, it's not that bad.
Yeah, exactly, and that's something I feel like is gonna flip for
or $328. Sorry, because I was thinking in euros.
So it's $328.
But still,
I think that's gonna
really
flip for $450.
Bad.
450, 500. So that'd be a good cop. Probably the black or even honestly all the colorways. Yeah, the mustard colorway seems real nice.
So honestly, you can't really miss out either way you're going.
Yeah. Still out of the Stone Island collab, the backpack might, backpacks are tough. With Supreme backpacks, I've never seen a super grail Supreme backpack, but this is a collaboration.
It's kind of an in-between, I feel like, with some people.
It might be a sleeper item where some people, it might just pick up value and be an awesome reseller.
I think that's what's going to happen, is it'll probably pick up value a little bit over time. Once maybe some people kind of get some money from the season or something like that, and then they're like, oh, I kind of wanted that collab, but they don't want to spend $300 on a backpack at the time. You might even be able to get it for closer resale. Like with how StockX is and you could just bid on stuff, you probably just bid 3 something, I'm sure. And someone's probably going to accept the offer. Unless, like you're saying, it is one of those sleeper items where it just happens to skyrocket. And the next
right off the bat.
It's like $500 for the backpack.
Yeah.
I could see $500 being the price for that backpack.
Yeah,
resale.
$450, $500.
That's not a bad... When you think about it for prices of backpacks, and it's a collab between Supreme and Stone Island with the name Stone Island has, you see backpacks that come out by like Off-White and things like that. Or even just like... like
Bape is expensive as well.
Yeah, exactly.
$315 for their basic backpacks.
Yeah, Bape, and that's just the regular brand. So I mean, but yeah, just different brands and stuff like that. You see the backpacks coming out for way higher prices than this even is.
Yeah,
so that's
absolutely.
like something to keep in mind too. This is still not that high of a price for something that's technically like designer.
High fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't even like this is like streetwear meets high fashion.
Exactly.
And that's where you see these high retail prices coming from. But what I think is happening in this week's drop is, there's a lot of expensive retail items dropping out of the Stone Island collab. Definitely like the hoodie's gonna be good, the backpack's gonna be good.
The t-shirts would probably be solid too.
I think the cargo camo Riot jacket.
The jacket? Yeah. I know. Yeah, even though it's got the high retail, I mean, we've seen a lot of stuff from Supreme in the last couple seasons that have a super high retail, but still resell for
so 2 colorways. Chunk. That means it's going to be even more limited in quantity.
Yep.
And, I could see that going for like 8 or 9, to be honest.
I could see that.
Retail's around like $638, I think.
At least like $750 at the lowest.
Yeah, I agree. And that's probably going to be one of those items that a lot of people are going to be going after.
I'd see that being one of the things that's going to sell out almost right away.
Yeah. The tactical vest, I feel like, I'm not sure. It's a hit or miss. I don't know resale-wise. Like, I don't know how the OVO tactical vest did.
It's hard to tell, especially with it being a $398 retail.
Yeah.
It's hard to say that it's going to have a good resale.
Yeah, it does seem like a lot of people are putting out more vests. I'm not sure as to the overall market trends of the way vests are doing from other brands. Right. I haven't monitored that at all. I should probably keep more eye on that.
I mean, the golf wing ones that had come out, people are trying to charge like $300 to $400 to $500 for those, and those were $100 flat. So I mean, I think it's not only just the fact that it's the tactical vest. It's got to do with the brand that's doing it.
Yeah,
it can't just be the fact that it's a tactical vest that's coming out. If it's a good brand and it looks cool, or even that it's like the message behind the brand kind of thing, I think that's what people are also kind of more like bent to go and spend that amount for the higher resale. Because I didn't expect the golf wing ones to skyrocket like they did. I saw them and I could have snagged one on that site in that first few minutes that I was on there. Didn't even think that it was going to be something that was that out of an item. And when I saw that $100 retail, I was like, maybe it wouldn't be bad. especially since there's only 2 sizes. They did like small, medium, and then it was like large and extra large. It was just like dashed in between the 2.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like 2 fits.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, even then you're like, okay, so quantity's probably low, but who wants a bulletproof vest?
Right. That was my thing. It's like, who would wear this?
Yeah, and it was bright green, and it just had no violence on it. And then I think on the back maybe golf or something. But it's still one of those things where it's like, where are you gonna wear it or something? Or
I mean, some people wear whenever, but I just would never.
Because it's like the first one coming out from that brand, so they want that item.
Yeah,
and they want
the first ever vest. And if the vest trend takes off, man, you never know. Fanny packs came back, so
shoulder bags, dude,
shoulder
shoulder bags alone, even just carrying like a little strap pouch.
Yeah,
like where we see. I mean, it hasn't released yet in the Supreme season, but those utility pouches that they have coming out.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's not a shoulder bag, it's not a fanny pack or anything, but it's not like a body sack either, but it's like just in between. You know, it's like a passport holder almost.
Yeah. But jumping out of this drop as well, what I think is happening is Supreme is dropping a lot of high retail items that are kind of bricks. Yeah. Like there's a lot of tops in here that are not really good at all. Like the three stripe top is around 78, but honestly you're not going to fetch much out of that. You know, the hoodie that's dropping, the ARC logo, that might be something worthy, but you're only going to get 180, 220 out of a hoodie like that from Supreme. Yeah. And that's not really anything that you want to pick up.
Even like you were talking about the tees, the Stack logo tee, that's a $68 retail. It's like that's not worth going for either.
Yeah,
it's not going to sell for more than that. No.
And anything, I think Supreme knows that. And so like the high retail from the Stone Island, everyone's
they're trying
like,
to cut out the resale.
Yeah, you know, they'll be like, oh, you could spend $300 on this, but you can pick up this T-shirt for $66. Yep. And still in your eyes, you probably think at the time, oh, this might be a good cop.
Because even the hats are only $66.
Yeah, and those silk hats are ugly, man.
That. And then when you go and look at the bucket hats change in price.
Yeah, I think they're like 70 or...
They're 78.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's also because it's the bucket hat. But still, the bucket hats are going to have a higher resale than those.
I agree. Yeah, the bucket hats, they're just a cooler all around. And honestly, the wolf fleece was floating around in the original SS19 leaks early on. A lot of people were hype about it. I'm not sure as to fleece resale. I would say that this might be a sleeper item. I'm seeing it tend more to being a brick. I think it'll still
resell. I think you'll have a good resale with it no matter what. I think because I mean, even though it's a 178 retail, I think it was such a hyped up item and people are still looking for it. So people still want that item to have. I don't know. I feel like even if it doesn't have a high resale necessarily, say this week right after, I think it could go up
over time.
Yeah. Because we saw what happened with those reversible fleeces that came out a couple seasons ago. The white with the red and black lettering. Yeah. And it was Gore-Tex on the other side. And those went for like $1,000 or something, I'm pretty sure.
Those did have an extremely high retail. Yeah. Or, I mean, resale value. But honestly, continuing out of this drop, you know, the wolf fleece, definitely if you can pick that up. I would say the warm-up crew neck as well. It has like an Everlast style, the Everlast brand boxing type of fightwear.
I think that'd be the best out of the hoodies or sweaters, anything like that.
Top sweater style.
This week. Yeah.
You know, that just has like some really nice Supreme branding on there. It's an Everlast style. You know, it's people recognize it. They'll really flow with that design. There's a solid black colorway in there as well as with a white design.
The gray is nice too, like a workout.
Gray, like it'll be exactly like an old school gray sweats. With some probably black design, and then the red with black design or white design.
It's only $138, which isn't bad. You know, that's not a bad price for that. It's definitely better than what you're paying for a hoodie too. So I mean, a few dollars less would probably make a few dollars more than you would from a hoodie too. So
yeah, even though crew necks are like lower tier.
It just depends.
It's still kind of it's a nice style though. I think that one's gonna flip for a pretty solid.
And it's not
resale.
too flashy or anything like that. It's just classic Supreme, and it's just right there. It's on the chest. It's not on the arm or anything weird like that or ribbed or something. It's just regular logo. People kind of I think appreciate or I think are just more tend to lean towards the regular just across the chest Supreme.
Yeah, because it reminds them of a box logo.
Yep.
And then finally, the 2 accessories dropping this week is going to be the air freshener going for $38, and then the Meissen Cupid Sculpture, which is going to be a $3,998 retail.
I've heard the air freshener's leaked, and it might not.
It might not.
It's possible that it might get
hit or miss.
Yeah, it might get pushed back.
Yeah, so, I think it's going to be a good item. You'll probably be able to sell for 70 to 80. If it's a one-time use, that's gonna I can't see it.
I think it'll lower the value.
I can't see it being a one-time use. Yeah. But those dry erase markers are. Yeah, and people still bought those.
I mean, they weren't dry erase, so those were permanent.
Yeah, but you know what I meant.
Markers. Yeah, But I mean, those will last you a minute.
Yeah.
But still,
it's one time.
I know what you mean.
You get one life out of it.
Yeah.
But the air freshener might be refillable. But I think the Cupid's going to be an in-store only. I think stock's going to be super low.
Yeah, I could see
just
that.
because imagine
They're
being
hand
Supreme
painted, dude.
that and shipping that if it gets broken mid-transit, like they're going to be they're going to be reliable.
Yeah.
Supreme will be held reliable.
Because that's like a $4,000 retail.
Yeah, exactly.
It's $2 off, but round up to $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's going to be an in-store only.
And that's definitely a collector's item. Unless you have a buyer already lined up or
yeah.
you know about this product and you can sell it, then by all means go for it. But
other than that,
it's a high retail to be making.
Hard pass unless you can ice $4,000 for a while.
Exactly.
Which is a lot because you could flip that into a bunch of Yeezys, flip volume.
Anything.
Yeah.
Even if you're just looking to just get into starting streetwear and stuff and you have that amount, like just so much more.
Yeah.
Any brand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, out of that drop, just those items right there, the warm-up crew neck, the what do we say, the Riot jacket, the Stone Island t-shirt, Stone Island backpack, Stone Island camper hat, and then
it's about it, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say skip pants and skip sweatshorts.
If anything, maybe the two-tone camp cap could be a sleeper item.
Yeah, it's a good design.
I could see the black and tan. It's definitely going to sell out first for sure. They should have done it in a 6-panel, honestly, but I don't know. Just those sometimes kind of are like little hits, Especially when it's only like $48 or something like that. It's a little easy $20 remake of that. Not too much to ship.
Yeah.
Toss in the box and go.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Well, all right, guys. I think that's going to wrap this up. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Make sure to stay tuned next week. Peace.
Catch you on the next one.
Peace, bitch. Motherfucker.